I've come to realize that one of my favorite parables in the Bible comes out of Matthew chapter 18, and it's the parable of the lost sheep. And my God, how many times have we been the one lost sheep that Jesus had to come after? My goodness, I mean, most of my young life, I ran from the Lord. I ran from my calling. I ran from my parents. I ran away. I went to jail, spent 3 years in prison, was offered 22 years, and just so much of my younger life, all this before I was 17, and just did some crazy things. And man, did God ever stop chasing after me? No. And every time I read this, it hits me right here in my feels, because I was the most lost kid, soul, teenager you could ever find in your entirety of life. I was just lost, broke, busted, and disgusted. I hated my life. I hated my childhood. I hated everything I grew up in. And so I was just running buck wild and thinking I was, got really involved in gangs because they accepted me and they loved me. And man, let me tell you, that was a mistake. Anyways, I was lost, and he came after me. He relentlessly pursued me. People that truly loved me in my church, my dad, when I refer to my dad, I'm talking about Charlie Goodson. He picked me up when I was 13 from the trailer park, and he was my youth pastor at my church. And I'm 49 this month, and to this day, I call him Dad, I call him Father. I still talk to him every single day. When I refer to my dad, that's who I'm talking to. And he showed me what it was to find that one lost sheep, and he never quit on me. And so this image, when I see this parable, just really gets me in my heart, because I know the sacrifice that my dad had to make to find me and to keep me, even when I went into prison, and still loved me through all of this. And man, what a journey it's been. But now I'm living for the King of Kings. My heart's in a good place. For many years I've been serving. I ended up becoming a pastor. I got my electrical master's license. I carry some licenses for the state. I mean, I've totally transformed my life only because of God. But I said all that to say this: he came after me relentlessly. And so I wonder sometimes, thinking about that space and time in my life where I was in open rebellion, and how bad I was, what other people think and what they were doing, and how are we responding to the people that we know are lost and broken and out there? Are we going after them? Are we chasing after them, trying to bring them back into the safe place, to a home, to peace of mind, to a knowledge relationship of Jesus Christ? I'm telling you, man, I'm sorry I'm emotional, but I know how it feels to be lost and have nothing. I know what it's like to have no one want you. And I've been under bridges. I've slept in cars. I've spent months living under cars at the beach. I know what it's like to be absolutely depleted of everything, with no hope. My eyes yellowed over, but I just had no hope. All I wanted to do was die. I just didn't have enough courage to take my own life. But God came after me. He relentlessly came after me, and he found me, and he brought me back in. And my life hasn't been perfect. I've still made a few mistakes along the way, but he never quit. But even in those mistakes that I've made, he has come after me and never quit. So I just want to encourage you today, right now, mostly maybe for the parents. If you're praying for a wayward child, look, don't quit. Don't give up. Stand firm, stand faithful. My dad never quit on me. He stayed faithful, and here I am today, serving in the church, doing what I love, serving God, excited about being a Christian. I was never addicted to drugs or had really had any kind of addiction. All I really wanted was to be loved and accepted, and so that was my choice of drug, if you will. So anyways, hey, God bless you. I know I just rambling this morning, just sharing my heart, but I just want to encourage you today. Keep going after the one. Keep going after them. Keep chasing after them. Keep praying with them. Keep sending them text messages and calling them and saying, inviting them to church, because it's going to stick. When they get in their deepest, darkest moments, they're going to remember that. And I promise you, when I was at my lowest, I remembered all the things that my dad told me about church and God. And even in my rebellion, I still remember those things. So keep pressing in, guys. Hey, I love you guys. I appreciate you for liking and following and sharing my content. You know, my goal is to encourage somebody to have a closer relationship with Jesus Christ every single day. So let me know in the comments your story about being the one that God came after. Would really like to hear it. And God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.